Okay, Ursula Smith from Easy Scraps here again, and once again we're doing the VersaMark Resist Technique, but again with a little bit of a twist. So hope you're not sick of this technique yet. I love it. It's a really fun technique, really super simple, looks cool. So once again, let's get started. So the last time when we did the VersaMark Resist Technique, we stamped 2 images on top of the glossy cardstock. Today we're going to do something that I call kissing off, and so we're actually going to take 2 stamps, but we're going to stamp one stamp on top of the other and kind of give it some texture. So a little bit hard to describe, so let's just get going because it's a lot easier to see. Once again, we're working with glossy cardstock, not uncoated, so for VersaMark Resist you definitely need the glossy cardstock. We're using the Easy Scraps screen background stamp, VersaMark, which is a pigment ink, and then I'm going to stick with the Adirondacks, a little bit darker colored. It's called denim dye-based ink. So this time we're going to ink our background stamp with VersaMark, and then I'm going to take a stamp that is somewhat plain. It doesn't have any texture to it, but we're going to add texture using the screen background stamp. So I'm going to take the untextured stamp and I'm going to place it down on top of the background stamp that I've just inked with VersaMark. I'm going to kind of smush it. I can't find my other acrylic block, otherwise I'd be using that. And then we're going to peel it up, and I don't know if you can see on this video camera, but there's actually some texture on top of the stamp now from the transferred VersaMark ink. And we're going to stamp it onto the glossy paper. Press it good. And then I'm actually going to rip this other half so I can use this for something else. Waste. And then, so now I'm going to take my dye-based ink, and once again I'm going to apply it on top of the stamped image. If you're doing this at home, you're going to let it rest for a minute or so. And then take a cloth and wipe off the excess, and then look at that. Isn't that cool? So I have a textured stamp now, whereas in reality it's really not textured. It's just kind of flat rubbered plain image. So anyway, this is probably one of my favorite techniques, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.